We now cross to our reporter Manqoba Mchunu for more on this. Manqoba, you are on the N3 to Durban, a main thoroughfare. What's happening?
Well, certainly the number of vehicles travelling through the N3 remains high at this particular time as thousands of holidaymakers are making their way out of the province onto the coast. The festive season really in full swing, as you can imagine, that most of the people have now closed for work and therefore they're going home for the holidays and simply just to go home to rest and be with family during Christmas. And certainly traffic officials are also out in full force to ensure compliance on the roads. We've seen several roadblocks set up here in Gauteng and moreover across the country as traffic officials make sure that people do get home safely and that they reduce the number of fatalities that we see on the road. We know that currently that number stands at close to 500 people that have lost their lives since the beginning of the festive season. But to tell us more about these law enforcement operations, I'm now joined by Busapi Ngumalo, who's the Gauteng Traffic Police spokesperson. Busapi, you have been at roadblocks since 3 o'clock this afternoon. What have you found so far?
We are still checking vehicles that are not roadworthy, and we've realized that people are still drinking and driving. Most of the vehicles that are traveling on our roads, they are not roadworthy, and people are not buckling up. We've got pedestrian problems that are being pedestrians that are killed on daily basis. So those are the challenges that we found on our roads, and we are worried as Gauteng Traffic Police Community Safety that more people are not abiding by the rules of the road. And it's clear we need people to take charge of their lives, be responsible, and so that you arrive alive to your destination.
And in terms of your operations, tell us about your operations. How long will they go on for?
We're going to have intensified operations until the end of festive season, which is the 15th of January. Remember, people are driving in and out, but most vehicles are traveling, they're going out of the province. Motorists are going to different destinations around all provinces. So as Gauteng Traffic Police, yes, we are happy that there are no fatalities that have been reported since yesterday or today, or major accidents that has happened. But again, we are still having challenges of pedestrians that are killed on our roads on daily basis. And we just want to say we are tired of seeing people perishing on our roads. We are tired of picking up dead bodies as law enforcement agencies. That is why we've deployed our officers on all the national and provincial routes in the province, just to make sure that there's visibility and people are shocked. We are using shock therapy. We've got wrecked vehicles that are all over our province, our roads, more especially on the national roads and provincial routes on next to the garages, just to make sure that people remember that speed kills. Number one, drinking and driving is not allowed, jaywalking is not allowed, reckless and negligent driving is not allowed, and excessive speed also. Yesterday we arrested someone who was doing 220 kilometers per hour on the R21. It's not acceptable, and we are still going to arrest people who are not going to abide by the rules of the road. And we want to say again, we want all people to reach their destination safe. We're saying let everyone arrive alive.
Thank you very much. That was Busapi Ngumalo, who's the Gauteng Traffic Police spokesperson, saying really that they're going to be out in full force throughout the country and that they're going to make sure that people do comply in order to stay alive. And certainly the warning is out to motorists that they need to obey by the rules of the road, or else they could spend Christmas in jail. Now about 17,000 police officers have been deployed countrywide to ensure compliance, and certainly the appeal is that motorists do abide by the rules of the road. They shouldn't drink and drive, they shouldn't overspeed, and certainly they need to rest at about 200-kilometer intervals to ensure that they reach their destinations safely. Back to you in studio.
Thank you very much, Manqoba, and we'll get updates throughout the festive season following what's happening on the roads. And now let's take a look at your business.